Zbigniew Brzezinski, national security advisor for President Carter at the time of the 1979 revolution in Iran, criticized U.S. policy of insisting on preconditions for diplomacy with Tehran, while suggesting the administration's all options on the table strategy may backfire.
We are perhaps unintentionally legitimating the idea of the use of force. And we may choose not to use force, but by legitimating it, including to our own public, we tempt the Israelis even more. It convinces the Iranians that they are being threatened and that, in fact, maybe they ought to have nuclear weapons.
The P5+1 made Iran a freeze-for-freeze offer in Geneva. This would temporarily stop Iran's uranium enrichment and delay further sanctions, while all parties engage in diplomacy. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice warned only such a deal can prevent more punitive measures, saying, quote, "People are tired of the Iranians and their stalling tactics."
What the Secretary of State said regarding Iran certainly was not helpful to the advancement of the negotiating process. We are essentially insisting on Iran making a fundamental concession as a precondition for negotiating with it. And I think that is the real problem. I think it is very difficult to imagine the Iranian government agreeing to give up something that it feels it has a right to. And under international law and the NPT, it does.
Retired General Brent Scowcroft, who was National Security Advisor to Presidents Gerald Ford and George Bush Sr., seemed to also suggest a less controversial negotiating stance.
They seek recognition for them as a force in the region, one of the major forces in the region, as a major culture of the world. They are a Shia branch of Islam in basically a Sunni region. They are a Persian culture in an Arab region. And yeah, we need to recognize that, yes, they need to have a regional security framework in which they can flourish.
So far, the Bush administration position on Iran has been clear.
If Iran suspends its enrichment and reprocessing activities, I will join my UN Security Council colleagues. I'll meet with my Iranian counterpart. I'll do it anytime, anywhere, on any issue.
Today, on State TV, President Ahmadinejad again said further sanctions would not force Iran to stop its enrichment program. And he advised U.S. officials not to spoil the progress made in Geneva with, quote, irrelevant comments and colonialist language.